Yo, 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 we are live. Let's get it. 2 seconds. We got to be up on Instagram too. So we up on Facebook. We are up on YouTube. And we are up on IG, baby. Let's get it. What's going on, y'all? It is your favorite businessman, CEO Rico. And tonight I'm doing it solo. My co-host had to take care of some personal things. So y'all just got me for the night, baby. And we definitely about to turn up on CEO Rico TV. So all I can do is smile right now. Cause listen, first and foremost, the reason why tonight is a little bit different is because tonight, this is my first time doing it by myself, right? But I've been preparing for this. And the reason I say I've been preparing for this is because one, I talk to myself all the time. Now, some people say, if you talk to yourself, it's okay as long as you don't answer. Because if you answer, then I mean you're crazy. Well, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. I'm crazy in the mother effer then because I have full blown conversations and I ain't ashamed of it, right? I used to see my mama do it when I was younger, and she'd literally be like washing dishes or whatever, and she'd just be like talking, and I'd just be sitting there looking at her like I'm at the table looking at her like, "Ma, who you talking to?" And then she'd be like, "Nobody." And then lo and behold, it slowly came over to me. So I'm gonna blame my mama for that. Ma, I'm crazy because of you. So I'm blaming you for sure. Right? Oh, thank you. My baby just texted me and said I look so handsome on live. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I made sure I was looking all butter, you know what I'm saying? And I had you in mind. So back to the story. So tonight I'm very excited that we about to get this thing cracking, right? So I got a bunch of videos for y'all, right? Because we gotta have a conversation on a lot of the BS that's been going on, just in general. So let me pull something up real quick. For anybody coming in, if you're coming in late, it's cool. Pull up a chair. Y'all know, y'all be on CPT time. There you go. No, it's just CPT. Color people time. Don't mind me. All right. We gotta fly this thing together. Okay. So I'm about to pull up the first one. So the first one is it's a hold on, let me find it. So the first one we getting into is it was a situation with a dad, right? So the dad, his son, because I'm gonna tell y'all my response, because I was like, a lot of people be doing all these games and stuff on YouTube, thinking that everything is all cool, fine and dandy, but it's really not.
You heard her say that? I ain't hear her say that.
So that storm this morning was crazy.
Yeah, well.
Don't you gotta get ready to go?
Y'all remember all them times y'all used to whoop me?
Okay, you deserved it.
No, I didn't.
No,
I did not.
Are you having PTSD?
All those times y'all used to whoop me.
Are you having PTSD?
That's funny?
Like, it's coming back?
That's funny?
Yeah.
You know, all them times y'all used to whoop me?
Who you flinching at?
All them times y'all used to whoop me.
Boy, I got a knife in my hand. Don't play with me.
Hey, you doing too much. You supposed to be on my side.
This ain't no little ticky talk joke. I'm not playing with you. You're doing too much. What are you doing?
What's wrong with you?
What are you
I'm
looking
cleaning up
at?
this cucumber.
Who you flinching at? Why you flinching at her? Boy.
Hey, clean up this cucumber off the floor, man. You made the mess. Who you talking to, bro? Bro? Who you talking to?
Let me bring it back to your
Who
childhood.
you talking to? Oh my God. Hey, clean up that cucumber off the floor, boy.
Mouth.
Clean up the cucumber off the floor. Okay.
Boy, you better put some respect on that daddy name, all right? Hey, listen. So I like just seeing that, right? Now, my son, he get a little testy. Now, my son is only 5. And I always have to remember, like sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little bit of a I'm a little bit of a G. You know what I'm saying? It's not, it wasn't intentional. It's not intentional. It's kind of like, you know how sometimes you just got that certain part of you that stay inside of you, and sometimes it just like jump out. That's kind of what happens with me. So like right there in the video with the dad, right? You kind of seen that. You seen like kind of like a G wanted to jump out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Now me, I'm not gonna say I would have overreacted, but I'd have probably had to F my son up because one, it was like, every kid goes through a time in their life where parents say they're smelling themselves, right? And it's basically where like your child, let's say for a boy, his testosterone is really like going rampant. So he feels that he can test the king. You feel what I'm saying? And on the flip side, daughters kind of like kind of like the same or whatever. I don't really think it is for the daughters, but some women say that's supposed to be going on, whatever. So the way he popped smacked him in the face, I know, right? So with the daughters, they say they smelling themselves and they want to talk back, and all this stuff, right? Cool. But when it came to the son, I don't think I would have spazzed out. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me know what y'all think. I would have spazzed out because my son, first off, you said, remember all those times y'all used to whoop me? Is like, okay, that's kind of like our job, right? We supposed to whoop you, right? Because when you get out of line, what do you think we supposed to do? Just let you run rampant? Because here's the one thing I do know. As parents, if we don't do our job as parents, one, we are allowing our children to run rampant. Do y'all remember when people used to say, um, when people used to say, "Oh, kids are so innocent. Children are so innocent." I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, F all that, bro. Kids are not innocent, bro. Kids are little demons. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Kids, first off, they have no filter. That's one. Kids will straight up tell you that you stink. They'd tell you that you're fat. They'd tell you your hair effed up. They have no filter. Like they are uncensored, just off rip. You have to teach them censorship. That's one. Two, kids will do the dumbest stuff. The dumbest stuff. My daughter does the dumbest things for reasons that we all don't know about. And then she'll say she don't even know why she did it. So when people say that, it's like, nah, bruh, y'all not. Y'all kids are like y'all are little demons. Y'all on straight demon time. So when the kids get to feeling themselves and smelling themselves, they basically need redirection, but they really need they along with correction. Just they need to get the shit slapped out of them. How about that? I just throw it on there, okay? They need to get slapped. And it's sad because if we allow them to get out of pocket, we are basically telling them indirectly that it is okay for their their behavior is okay for them to just do the things that they're doing. And what that does is that does a few different things. One, that's an embarrassment on the parent. Like let's just be 100 because I'm gonna tell listen. Pull up a drink, okay? Go get y'all a drink because I'm telling you, we about to go in tonight. I know some people that have children and them kids are bad as shit. Okay. When I say I mean bad. And it's to the point where it's like, bro, where are these kids' daddies at? Like, they just with the mama. Where are they daddies at? Because they have no type of structure, no type of discipline. They out here, they just walking around, looking any type of way, saying any old thing, doing any old thing. And it's basically like you send your kids out into public like that. Once again, it's an embarrassment on you, but it's like you are sending demons into society. Like real talk. You literally are sending little demons into society. And it's basically like, I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm gonna let society deal with it. It's your problem. Like I've been in situations where children have been around me. Now, mind you, I ain't gonna hold you up. I love kids, but I don't like kids. And I don't like bad kids. I can't stand them because it's like when people bring their bad kids around, it's basically like I'm looking at these kids like, okay, these kids need some type of guidance, and clearly their parents are not giving it to them. And the dad in me automatically just pops out. And I literally have to basically like create boundaries for these children while during the time that they are around me. I found myself doing it a number of different times, literally, where I basically had to jump into dad mode with other people's kids. And it was always frustrating because it's like, bro, why the hell ain't you, why you not getting your kids under control? Because you don't want me to have to whoop their ass, do you? Like, I don't want to, but they in my presence, so they might have to get their ass whooped if they don't get it together. So that was really one of those type of situations where your kid is getting out of line. And I mean, like I say, that testosterone got to going and they gotta get smacked around a little bit. Literally. We about to pull up some more because man, listen, I got a bunch for y'all. I'm about to have y'all really entertained tonight. So just rock with me. Make sure if y'all watching on any other platform, Instagram, Facebook, make sure y'all go over to YouTube. Make sure y'all hit the like for the algorithm. And of course, if it's your first time here, like I say, hit that like. But if it's your second, third, or beyond time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we going in, okay? So I got some more stuff when it comes to the whole parenting side. Cause really, I be doing a lot of thinking when it comes to this parenting stuff. And it's like we don't have a rule book when it comes to parenting. I know some people, I've seen more specific, I've seen women, say, oh, I'm the mama and the daddy. And I really believe that they do themselves a disservice with that because it's like, one, you don't know what it is to be a man. You don't know the stresses of being a man, what we deal with. Yeah, you can see it, but it's different when you actually live it. You know what I'm saying? That's just like men can't say that they know what women go through. Like we can't say that because it's like I don't. Y'all go through the monthly thing. We can't say nothing about that. We don't know nothing about that. So let's bring this one up. We about to get this baby rocking. And make sure y'all dropping them comments in there. Let's have that conversation. It's between me and y'all tonight. So we gonna have these conversations. Let's rock with this one.
Truth, when a relationship between me and the so-called mother was probably started with a lie anyways.
Right. Yeah,
Because let's be honest, and I say this all the time, and I know some, and I don't know what episode I said it on. I don't know if I said it to like certain people personally. Every child is here. Let's stop acting like the mother and father laid down like, hey, we want to bring a child into
Right,
this real.
right.
Some people
Exactly.
just want to fuck.
Yeah.
And when the child came about, some people like, hey, you need to take care of that child now, which is right in God's eyes. But in certain people's eyes, like, man, we were just trying to fuck and let this child here.
Yeah.
So are you really gonna be honest and be like, man, I knocked your daddy down the bathroom. I knew he
Right.
wasn't gonna be there. Is the man really gonna be honest? Like I
No.
told you to get abortion. Now
Yeah.
shout out to everybody who you might not want to get married, but shout out to everybody who was just in a relationship. The baby came about and the father and mother is trying their best whether they together or not. But sometimes you can't tell a child the truth because really I was with my first bitch and I met your baby mama because she was my side bitch. She got pregnant and I'm just a man that want to take care of my family. Now, that's what I'm saying.
So another example with the whole parenting situation. Now, of course, when I saw this one, it always like jumps out when it comes to like the whole conversation and the whole dynamics when it comes to men and women, right? When it comes to the children component. Now, that particular video, it was called like who's the deadbeat. Now, a lot of people they want to put the whole deadbeat situation on the men. And it's always interesting to hear women who think like that. And if you really hear their story, you will actually figure out that it's really they brought it on themselves. Now, hear me out. I understand some people will say, well, the men leave, or the man was once there, or he came in me, all this nonsense, right? Cool, you got it. But the question that a mofo will always ask in response to everything that they saying is, well, all the different forms of contraception. That's one. Two, you knew this dude was not supposed to be having you wasn't supposed to be having no kid by this dude. His character showed that he wouldn't be a good parent. He probably already had other children by other women, which is automatically going to be kind of like, some flags, some red flags there. 3, you knew his relationship with the other women and the children, which probably was shitty. Or if you didn't know, you probably was a bust down anyway. All of these different scenarios that's going on, right? Why do you sit here and think that this man is going to be there when it comes to raising a child? So you literally are putting yourself in a situation for what? Why are you putting yourself in that situation? That's one thing I never really understood. To put yourself in a situation to raise a kid by themselves and you're not going to get anywhere. 2 seconds. What's up, baby? Yes, I am. What do you need?
I need you to open this, but you're on live. Oh, they know you have a daughter?
Huh? Do they know I got a daughter?
No, do they know that you got it?
Yes.
Oh,
they know I have little Princess Lily.
Thank you that I said hey.
All right. My daughter said hey to everybody. So back to the story. So dealing with, dads or whatever. Now I'm not now listen. I'm never gonna give dudes I'm not one of those dudes that give dudes an escape route. Never will I ever do that. Because at the end of the day, I always hold dudes accountable. Like I really can't stand ain't shit dudes. I was trying to think of a different phrase to use, but that's the only thing that came to mind. I can't stand them, me personally. However, I don't there's no point to have a conversation about those type of dudes because we all know that there's a bunch of ain't shit dudes out here. So what's really the point of having that conversation about them when nobody likes them, right?